Hi everyone, wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom Uvorach. In this week's parasha, Vayera, of course, we read about Akedat Yitzchak, where Avraham is tested to take his son and to sacrifice him, like God says, V'ha'alehu le'olah. And you can imagine how difficult this test must be, but Avraham is prepared and he's ready to do it. Yet the pasuk says that after a day, God still doesn't show him where the mountain is. 2 days, nothing. It was only Vayhi Bayom HaShelishi, on the third day, that God finally opened Abraham's eyes and he said, okay, this is where I want you to do it. And the question that's asked by the commentaries is, why did God wait so long for Abraham till he told him where to do Akedat Yitzchak? And I think there's a very powerful idea over here. You know, imagine Abraham wakes up the next morning and says, okay, I'm going to do it. And he grabs the knife and he sacrifices his son. The Gemara, our rabbis tell us that there would have been actually a flaw in this Akedah. You see, because the world would have said Avraham only did it because he was so inspired. He woke up and he had this moment of revelation and clarity, but he didn't get to actually think about it. And if he would have just sat for a minute and thought about what he was about to do, maybe a day or two later he would have regretted it. And God wanted that Avraham would have done this mitzvah, this amazing sacrifice, like we say in language of law, premeditated. He wanted Avraham to think about it, to make sure that it's really coming from him. It wasn't just this aha moment, this burst of inspiration that caused him to do it. So Vayhi Bayom HaShelishi, on the third day, God said to Avraham, you still want to do it? You still sure this is you? This is real? You're not just inspired and taking from the leftovers of that inspiration? Okay, great. Now, go show the world what you're ready to do. And of course, Avraham, he's prepared, and he passes with flying colors. You know, many times in our lives, we get inspired. But just think for a moment, how do you feel the next day or 2 or 3 days later? A lot of times it fades, it wears off. Think about the last time you were maybe at a fundraiser and everyone's giving and pledging, and finally you get into it and you say, okay, put me down, 1,000, 10,000, however much it is. And then a week later you get the bill in the mail and you're looking at it and you're scratching your head and you wonder, did I really promise? Did I pledge this? I don't recall, I don't know. And life, to succeed in life, is really about how do we act on day 3 when we're uninspired to hit the gym, or uninspired to eat healthy, or uninspired to learn, or to do, or to share, or to be kind. It's in those moments that man is really tested. Remember, my friends, that without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. Shabbat Shalom.